Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our second week of Wind Down Meditation across the 4 dimensions of your being. We're spending 4 weeks focusing each week on a different part of our awareness: body, mind, heart, and soul. Last week, we began our meditation series by focusing on the body. Tonight, we're going to focus on the heart. I'm Cheryl Moore, and I'm a social worker at the Cancer Center. I've been here for a long time, and I am very honored and privileged to be sharing in this journey with you. In week 1, last week, I did do a little bit of a review about some of the basic practices around meditation. Keyword, practice. It is a practice. It takes a lifetime to master. So don't worry if you're not good at it. It's something that we commit to on a lifelong basis here and there when we have time and we find it helpful. And it can be a minute or 2, and it can be a half an hour or more. These sessions are only half an hour, and they're meant to just help us get present, be still, and quiet the mind a little bit. You can go back to week 1 and take a little listen to the intro where I did talk about some of the benefits and outcomes of practicing meditation on a regular basis, as well as chatting about some of the differences between meditation and relaxation. I don't want to repeat all that tonight for you. I'd like to drop right into the practice. So tonight we're centering on the heart, and the only thing I will remind you of is in the construct of practice, as we still that mind, see if you can find the Buddhist detached mind, the curious mind. So when it's not going quite as you expect or hope, when your thoughts wander, just notice for yourself, I'm thinking about this, or I'm thinking about that. Isn't that interesting? And be aware, just be aware of your thoughts. That's what being in the present is all about. It's not always blissful and joy and comfortable and calming and soothing, peaceful, even though we'd like it to be. But we can get there with practice. So tonight, we focus on the heart. I'm just going to start tonight by ringing the bells and inviting you to take a minute of silence. And in that minute of silence, to just drop into your breath, drop into your body, and just check in with where you are in this moment tonight as we begin. Just for a minute, and then I'll come back to you. So following the sound of the bells 3 times, just noticing where they land in your body and taking a minute of quiet just to check in with yourself. Here we go. And gently coming back. And as we begin to just settle into this moment, just kind of take a moment to reflect and notice how that helped you to shift gears from your day, to put your thoughts aside, to just take that simple moment to come into the body, into the sound, into the breath, into an awareness of yourself. Understanding always in our practice that we start with the body because it seems to be what we notice first. Aches and pains, stiffness, discomforts. And then we can settle into what we're thinking, what we're feeling. Good. So when we focus on the heart, we're focusing on feelings. We're focusing on what comes up. And we can do that by inviting things into our consciousness that we can be aware of and then notice how we feel. Or we can just sit quietly and focus on feelings and focus energetically on the heart. I'm going to give us a combination of that opportunity in our next guided visualization now, an opportunity to practice awareness of the heart by being aware of the heart center, simply by inviting you, if you like, to place your hands over the heart while I guide you. This is a little different than the normal seated meditation. Last week, I encouraged you to sit with your hands on your lap in an open and receptive posture. That is a way of saying I'm open and receptive to receiving this moment, this practice. But when we want to do a heart-based meditation and we want to invite things to come to the surface so we can just be present with them, observe them, witness them, honor them. Really important in our work, in our cancer journey, whether we are going through a treatment, recovering from that journey, or caregiving someone, to allow those emotions, to move with them, to release them, to acknowledge them. This really helps with the healing journey. So sometimes just energetically it helps if we have hands on heart. So wherever you are, the practice is always to be comfortable as much as possible in a seated posture. So in a chair, let your back be straight and supported. Let your feet be firmly planted on the floor. Don't let anything be crossed. Don't let your feet or your knees be crossed unless you're sitting in a cross-legged position, like a full lotus, in which case you can use your hips and your buttock muscles to ground you to the earth. Otherwise, you're using the chair to give you that posture, to be nice and tall. In meditation, we want to be aware, we want to have focus and concentration through to the end. So we are not trying to be so comfortable that we'll fall asleep. We want to be aware. So finding that comfortable chair and bringing your hands, resting them one on top of the other at the heart center if you choose. If you don't, that's okay, just rest them in your lap. I'm going to turn the music up now and just guide you through an awareness of your emotions. So let's start with 3 nice big deep breaths. Breathing in. Exhale, sigh. Breathing in. Exhale, sigh. Breathing in. Exhale, sigh. And then close your eyes if you want to allow your head to fall slightly forward, just to take the weight off your shoulders. And allow your body to find a natural rate and rhythm of breath. Just allow your breath to begin to deepen, soften, and become elongated so that we're doing belly breathing. No force, no pressure. Just breathing all the way down into the belly, in and out. In and out. Noticing when we're breathing in and when we're breathing out. I'm going to invite you tonight by beginning this awareness practice of the heart by allowing your mind to conjure up any images that are pleasing to you that are the color green. Green is the energetic color of the heart chakra, the heart center. It is the color of balance and harmony. It is the color of nature. It is the color of healing. So just allow your mind to begin to bring into your awareness. Perhaps you have favorite foods, favorite plants, favorite places in nature, favorite walks you've been on, forests and grass and beautiful trees and leaves. This helps us to connect to the heart, to open to the heart. And as you continue to breathe in and out all the way down to the belly, notice when the breath moves past the heart, past the chest, past the lungs. Notice it on the way by as you inhale and as you exhale. Focusing on green, perhaps you see a beautiful, brilliant green light in your mind's eye. We're bringing healing and harmonious energy into our awareness of the heart. Continuing to breathe, continuing to be aware. And everything you notice, whether it is in this moment or distracting you into the past or into the future, simply notice, give the thought thanks, send it on its way. Be curious and detached, and then come back to the heart, back to your hands, back to the breath. Then I invite you to bring into your awareness something small, something minuscule, something miraculous that you can be grateful for today, something that went well, no matter how big or small, even the tiniest thing. Recall that moment and breathe in and out of the heart as you allow the energy of gratitude to surface in the heart center. Giving thanks for that thing that went well. And as you breathe in and out, filling the heart with each breath with more of the energy of gratitude, holding your mind on that moment that went well. Giving thanks. And just be aware of your heart center, aware of your hands, and aware of your breath as you notice the energy of gratitude building in your heart. Now I invite you to allow your mind to recall something about your day that perhaps you judged as not going well or not being pleasant, or being glad that it's over or behind you, whatever it is, big or small. You are intentionally calling this moment into your awareness, simply so you can be with the heart, be with how you're feeling about that in this moment, and just notice as you send love to yourself for whatever did not go well. Just notice. And you might say to yourself, As I reflect on that moment, I feel, and complete the feeling thought. What is it that you feel as you reflect on that moment? Just being present with the feeling, you're witnessing it, you're honoring it, you're noticing it. You're not attached to it. Practicing being present right now as you reflect on the thought that didn't go well or that didn't seem pleasing. You're just witnessing and honoring this moment in your heart. Let that go, let that thought go, let that thought go off on another cloud, send it off with thanks. Bring your awareness back to the breath, back to the heart, back to your hands. And I'm going to invite you to expand the energy of gratitude beyond the moment in this day. The people, the places, the resources, the strengths, yourself, your health, your abundance, broader context of gratitude, all the things that serve you in your life in this moment. Perhaps many new things on each breath come into your mind's eye. Just be present with gratitude. And just maybe allow the heart to expand with each breath, expanding. And perhaps we allow our heart to become overfilled, overflowing with the energy of gratitude, with the energy of thanks, with the energy of love. Watching each thought that presents itself as it drifts through your mind, the people, the resources, your own skills and talents and abilities. All you have to be grateful for in this moment. Let's just be with that. Let's just be with the heart and be with thanks and continue to breathe. And then remembering this gratitude, remembering what you notice, remembering your heart, remembering to be curious and detached. Invite your heart to look at the things that are challenging you in your life right now. You're doing this from a place of quiet, peaceful reflection, from a place of curious, detached witness and observer. And perhaps as these things flood into your mind's eye and as these emotions surface, you can couch love and gratitude around them also, remembering that all that is in our life is in balance. All that is in our life brings meaning. Perhaps we can find the gratitude for the challenges just as well as we can for the things that we easily accept in endearing ways into our heart. Blanket the challenges with the same sense of gratitude and thanks. All of our experiences serving us in this moment. And if that's not what comes, if it's another feeling, it's okay. We simply notice again, in this moment, I'm thinking about. And in this moment, this makes me feel. And in this moment, I accept and surrender to that feeling as I witness it, honor it, and observe it for myself. And then let all of that go off on a cloud, thanking your heart for bringing those feelings into your awareness. When we're working with the energy of emotion and the energy of thought, we can learn to focus the mind by intentionally calling things forward like we're doing in this moment. Keeping those eyes closed, keeping yourself focused on breath, hands on heart. Allow yourself to wander back as you reflect on your entire day. This is a way that we invite the energy of the past into our psyche with purpose. Just allow your mind to wander through your day, noticing as you do what you feel, identifying the feeling. And then consciously, intentionally shift your mind to tomorrow, to your schedule, to what lies ahead. What time you're getting up, what your day is going to look like. And notice what comes up for you about how you feel in this moment about tomorrow. Notice the feeling, no attachment, we're just noticing. And then come back to the moment, back to the body, back to your chair, back to your hands, back to your breath, back to the present. Again, notice what you feel. I feel, fill in the blank. Completely detached, curious mind. I feel, isn't that interesting? And then come back finally to gratitude, knowing we can always return to gratitude, again by balancing the heart with images of green, favorite places in nature, the energy of healing, and a conscious, intentional desire to move gratitude in and out of our heart. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And finally, before we come back to the moment at hand, see if you can take the gratitude now and in your mind's eye, send it out from your heart. Send this energy of gratitude out to the heart of others, to the people in your life that you know and love, to the people in your life that may need to feel your connection in this moment, to the people in your life who probably are also very grateful for you. Breathe out through the heart. This will expand your heart. This will calm, soothe, and heal the heart even more as we practice sending gratitude out to others, out to the ethers, out to all who need this heartfelt moment. Breathe in, receive, breathe out, release, send, implant the energy of gratitude for others. As they come into your mind, you can imagine a thin gold thread that attaches your heart to the heart of each of these people, consciously expanding heart center meditation, heart center practice, back and forth as you exchange the energy of love and gratitude. And then once more, come back into this moment, into your body, into your hands, into your breath, into an awareness of the space around you and how you're feeling in this moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And gently opening your eyes. You may want to wiggle your fingers, circle your wrists, give yourself a yawn and a stretch. That was a practice of meditation for the heart, intentionally focusing on emotion, being aware, accepting, and honoring of whatever you feel in this moment. I'd like to end our meditation practice for the heart tonight with one final short affirmation, prayer if you want. It's a metta prayer. There are many forms of this practice, but it's focused on kindness and compassion. It's a way to give that to yourself and to give it to others. It's very simple. It's a may I be healthy, may I be happy, may I be holy type of meditation. And you're just going to repeat the affirmation silently in your own voice, in your own mind, which has the greatest impact, the greatest present moment power. And just understand, please, when I use the word holy, to be forgiving in that. I am not meaning to be intoning any religion in any way, but to think about being whole and being in alignment with your best self, your higher self, your conscious, principled, valued, beautiful, divine self, whatever that means for you. So please accept that word or replace it with something you prefer as we go through this practice. So to end tonight, I'm going to ask you to let your hands come into your lap. I'm going to turn the music off. We'll do this silently. I will ring the bell 3 times. I will take you through the metta prayer. This is a Buddhist practice for compassion. A beautiful thing to do to expand heart awareness. And I will end with the 3 bells. And then I'm just going to end the tape. You're welcome to lay, stand, rest, stretch, whatever you need to do to linger in your meditation and to linger in your evening in this quiet, reflective time. And I will hope to see you again next week. So checking in with that back, it's straight, our hands are receptive, our feet are planted. Let's begin. Focusing on your breath, focusing on your heart, focusing on the energy of compassion now. Repeating silently to yourself in your own mind, in your own voice. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be holy. May I practice kindness. toward all living things. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be holy. May you practice kindness toward all living things. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be holy. May we practice kindness toward all living things. Yes, yes, yes. May we practice kindness toward all living things. This ends our second week of our mindfulness meditation practice, our evening cool down, quietness, and reflection. This ends our time for focusing on taking care of our heart. Have a beautiful rest of the evening. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Good night, everybody.